Too big to get in. That's what she said. Every time I feel a little shake as well, I'm always worried that it's like an earthquake or something. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about a problem that I see everywhere I go. Waiting for the train. Godzilla print coffee. Pretty cool, isn't it? This is the hotel I'm staying at. It's a nice one actually. Gracery Hotel in Shinjuku. There's a big, you see out there, there's a big, you can just see it, big head of Godzilla on top of the building. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they do Godzilla print coffee in here. Godzilla thing at the top. I can't see Godzilla. This is Shinjuku here. One of the main bits. Oh, it's open yet. What's that sushi I want? I'm going to fancy sushi for breakfast. I'll have it later. bowls and stuff in them. Again, Shibuya, Shibuya crossing, Shibuya crossing. I think we have stuff on the other side. This is the station. I don't know. I might head back to Shinjuku for a bit. There's not much on this side of everything. Lovely. Nice little park here in Tokyo. It's called Gyoen National Park in Shinjuku, Tokyo. It reminds me a little bit of the royal parks in London. It's a similar sort of like shrubbery, the way the gardens are done. There's some nice bridges and water and stuff, you know, standard stuff really. But, yeah, I just wanted to talk about a problem that I see everywhere I go, and it's NPCs. Honestly, if you don't know what NPCs, it's non-playing character. I've been to like 20 or 30 countries over the past couple of years, loads of countries, and every country has these NPCs, and they're just gormless. You just see them standing on street corners, getting in people's ways like that. And I'm not talking about homeless people. I'm not talking about people like drug addicts and stuff. I'm talking about them. These people are like respectable. I guess they got good jobs or whatever. But they're just like, you see them everywhere. A lot of people don't notice them. And I'm not talking about video games. I'm talking about real life ones. Yeah, real life NPCs. And they are everywhere. I've been to every country in the world has them. And there are two modes as well. One mode is they're standing on street corners, getting in people's way. And the other mode is they're running. So they're either in a massive fucking rush, or they're just standing around looking gormless, doing nothing. And they've always got backpacks on as well. It's like, what? I mean, I've carried this around, and even that's too big, to be honest. But they always got these massive backpacks. What if they got like load changes of clothes in case they shit their pants or something? I don't know. But it's, and one thing I've noticed as well, and I remember this vividly, because I was in Ho Chi Minh, which doesn't have a lot of NPCs, to be fair. But the main NPCs across the world, and they travel, seem to be white people. And it sounds like I'm being racist against my own ethnicity. Maybe I am, but they seem to be everywhere. They're like, it's like young, old, a lot of boomers as well, white boomers. Because in Ho Chi Minh, the only NPCs that I see in Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam are white people, tourists, maybe people who live there. And it's always the same, they're just standing around looking gormless, talking shit. And sometimes you listen in their conversations, they're talking utter shit as well. They're talking, and they'll be laughing at stuff that's not even funny. It's just like normal conversations about stuff. Oh yeah, I had a coffee and it had sugar in it, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, what's fucking funny about that? Honestly, it's white people. It's white people. I understand when other ethnicities start blaming white people for stuff. I get it now. I never used to get it. I do get it now. Because they are the world champions of like gormless NPCs just hanging around, doing nothing with their massive backpacks, getting in people's way on the metro, on the tube, on the trains, you know. But yeah, that's my little rant. I might upload this to TikTok actually. I'll put it on YouTube as well. But yeah, it's a nice park, this, isn't it? You know, this is Gyoen National Park in Shinjuku, Tokyo. It's weird actually because this park, it's really built up around it, Shinjuku. But this park is like an oasis. You have to pay to get in, but it is. I mean, this bit is a bit out of the way, but the lawns and the grass and the shrubs are all really nicely kept. I suppose it's a bit like origami type thing, isn't it? Really, where they do the hedges really nicely. Over there is really nice. They're probably NPCs over there, aren't they? Let's be honest. But I'm saying now I could be an NPC as well. I don't think I am though. As I say, it's mainly white people who are king NPCs, the world champions of NPCs. White people, specifically white boomers, white people in general. Yeah. No. I think it's types of wood, isn't it? Been around there, haven't I? Little lakes and stuff. It's a bit mucky down there. It's £2.50 to get in here. Could be free really, but I mean, they do keep it well, don't they? Grass is very well maintained, isn't it? Actually looks a bit like near where I live, where I grew up. There was a park called Hall Place and Dancing Park, and it looked like this. And similar grass and stuff. Sense of NPC coming on. Oh, this is quite nice, isn't it? It's like a temple. It's like a golf, like a putting green, doesn't it? They play a lot of golf out in Japan, don't they? It's big amongst Japanese golf, isn't it? Actually, that's something I might do, actually. They have driving ranges in Tokyo, don't they? So I might go. It is quite nice, isn't it? That's pretty nice. I think this path comes to a dead end, I think. I didn't near. Let's have a look. Yes. That's a bit pointless. Why do they do a path up here if it just fucking ends? Bit shit. I should go back the way. Oh, look at that. Quite a nice view of the skyline as well. It's good, isn't it? Cafe thing there. What we've got here? Shinjuku Gate. I think that's where I came in. Shinjuku Gate. It is actually very similar to the London Royal Parks. I think it's a little about the same maintained, but the London parks are free, aren't they? Yeah, it's a bit like Greenwich Park or Regent's Park, Hyde Park. Because although it's quite warm it's hot now in Tokyo, they're having like heat wave, but they're having that in England as well, aren't they? I think generally throughout the year, the weather in Japan is quite similar to UK generally. They do get snow and stuff, but that's mainly only in the north, in Hokkaido, Sapporo. I think Tokyo throughout the year, it's mainly sort of like England, really dull, cloudy, not too hot. But it has been hot recently. It was like, when I came here, it was like 37, 38 degrees. It's cooler today, mind, but must be climate change, mustn't it? Or is that a big hoax? I don't know. I was reading something that said that in Western Europe, because they've cut pollution so well throughout the last, let's say, 20 years in the big cities, they reckon all the clear skies, that's why there's more sunlight and it's hotter now. I don't know if that's true. Let's have a look around here. It's an oasis in the city centre, somewhere to get away from the NPCs, or maybe not. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Trees, water. The grass is nice as well. Looks like over there looks like a bowling green. Such a big backpack, you know. What are you fucking carrying that needs you to have a backpack all the time, everywhere you go? You know what I mean? I mean, it's bad enough I've got one of these bags. I'm ashamed. But you know, you carry stuff in your pockets, don't you? You don't need a massive backpack for that, do you? One of them sort of cross-body bags, or roadman bags, as they're called in England. Just goes across you. I think they're alright, to be honest. They usually call them man bags, but it's better wearing one of them than wearing rucksack everywhere. Looks like a doofus, doesn't it? But yeah, Gyoen Park here. I don't. This would be central Tokyo, isn't it? Because you've got Shibuya, which is only like 5 minutes on the tube from here, or Shinjuku, and this is just a bit north of that. Oh, I booked Friday I booked an e-bike tour for 3 hours. That should be good. It was $64, so it's like 50 quid. Well, it's an e-bike, so it should be pretty easy. They do a manual bike one, but fuck that. Need some power assist. They take you around to all the different sites, so that should be good. I think I'll do a video just on that. I'm just going to do a generic video on this one, including my NPC rant. And also, I'll upload that to TikTok later. I record everything now on my GoPro. You can even landscape on, because landscape on TikTok is fine, because you always want to get add a caption in. So the letterboxes at the top give you room to add a caption in. But even though, you can flip it so it does TikTok style filming on the GoPro as well. So it's in portrait format instead of landscape. So I'll just do that. And then just upload it all at once when I get back to the hotel room. Because that's another thing here is, since I've been travelling, I have eSIMs. And TikTok doesn't seem to work properly on eSIMs. I don't know why, it just doesn't seem to work. So you can only use TikTok when you're connected to Wi-Fi, or if I can use my UK SIM, which gets really expensive because it's like £7 a day. If you're outside of UK or Europe, it's just not. It's not cheap. I get Holofly normally, which is it's good. They've gone up in price, but I think you can get like 2 or 3 weeks for like 40 quid or something. It's a lot cheaper than £7 a day, and it's unlimited. I've never had a problem with it, to be fair. It's always been pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what to do later. I'm not drinking at the moment, so I can't have alcohol. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something to do. In Tokyo. It's a bit like London, that bit. It's like the River Thames. The water's probably a lot cleaner. I'm going over there, the Skytree, that big building. Have a look around there. Massive, isn't it? Must be the biggest building in Tokyo, must it? Not many coffee shops though in Tokyo. Like Ho Chi Minh's literally full of coffee shops. Every second shop's a coffee shop in Ho Chi Minh, but they don't seem to be big into coffee in Tokyo, Japan. Which is a shame, you know. And this is the most populated city in the world. 35 million people or something. It doesn't seem that massively busy though. I mean, it's busy, obviously. But I generally thought somewhere like Bangkok is busier, more hectic. Things are more organised here, I think. You know. Public transport's pretty good as well. Although, it's a bit annoying that they have separate companies running the railway, the metro line, so you have to buy different tickets and different cards and stuff. You can't just, like in London, you just get an Oyster card. But here in Tokyo, it's like you have to get 2 separate cards. One's called a passport, and the other one's Suica or something, which is for the JR lines. So you have to get like separate cards and stuff. And then I'm guessing you need it for the Shinkansen, which is like the intercity bullet train. I think then you also need, that'll be a separate ticket as well. You buy that separately. But yeah, everything seems to work pretty well here. Every time I feel a little shake as well, I'm always worried that it's like an earthquake or something. I was in my hotel earlier and I heard a little shake, a little rumble, and I thought, is that an earthquake, you know? But it wasn't, thankfully. But they did have an earthquake in south of Japan recently, apparently, the other week. So, I think we can go down here. We're just walking towards that tower now. See if we can get a coffee or something. Peeking out now. Big old structure, isn't it? Like a television tower. It's like the CN Tower in Toronto, in Canada. Yes. Open every day. Maybe coffee in it? Let's have a look. They do coffee in it. It's not too bad. 650 is 650. That's like £3. It's about standard price, isn't it? Too big to get in. That's what she said. It's pretty big, isn't it? I don't know if it's the biggest building in Tokyo. It must be one of them. It's up there. Definitely up there.
How to enable this feature on your Android phone. First, open the settings menu on your phone and scroll all the way down, then tap on About Phone. From here, navigate to Software Information tab. Now tabs several times on build number until you become a developer. You can clearly see that developer mode has been activated from here. Now go back to the main menu and navigate to the new tab called Developer Options. From here, scroll down gently until you see a tab named Quick Settings Developer Tales. Tap on that. Now you'll see this list of options, but what we need is this option called Sensors Off.
Asakusa. This is just north of central Tokyo, is it? Just north, I think. It's like a rooftop bar here. Not that many bars around here, but I went over to the Skytree. I didn't go up it because I thought it was a bit too high, to be honest. I had a look around it. Is that over there, Skytree? Might be. No, I think it is. It was massive, like absolutely huge. So I gave it a miss. So yeah, it's quite quiet, Tokyo. I'm surprised. I thought it would be really busy, but it's fairly quiet. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not dear expensive. It's not like America level expensive, but it's probably sort of similar to London, maybe a little bit cheaper than London sort of levels. You can go to like a pub and it'll be like £7 a pint equivalent, and then you go to another pub and it's like £4 a pint. So it varies a bit. You can get a meal, depends, sort of 10-15 quid, maybe a bit more if it's a more expensive restaurant. But yeah, compared to America, it's not cheaper. Especially if you're coming from UK, because I think the, like I was saying, I think the GBP is very strong against the yen, which is very weak at the moment. I think they're trying to step in and stabilise the yen because it's so weak at the moment. But as a UK tourist coming here, it's quite good because the exchange rate's really good, so it seems a bit cheaper. Hotels are not too bad. I think I've got this one, I think it was like £85 per night, and it's fairly central Shinjuku. And it's a nice enough hotel as well. It's like a 3 or 4 star, so it's fine. It's got all the mod cons that you need. Yeah, I've got a plan what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. They do like Mario Kart type go-karting on the streets of Tokyo. But I was looking into it, and you need to have your international driving permit. You have to have that here. They won't let you do it otherwise. So to be honest, I should have, before I left UK, I should have got that. But the thing is, you can go to Vietnam and you can go to Thailand, Cambodia, and they don't give a shit there, you know what I mean? You can just hire motorbikes. Probably not cars, to be fair. You probably need international. But to be fair, in America, I hired a car. And I didn't have my international. I just showed them my plastic UK full driving licence. And that was with Sixt, like a big hire company. They let me hire the BMW, so it's different in each country, isn't it, really? But here they seem a bit strict on the old, the licence stuff. I looked at because you can do a track day, but even for a track day, you need your international permit. And then for like the first hour, apparently, of doing the track day, you need you have to get a track licence. So the first hour is then giving you training the track licence, which you pay for as part of the track day. So they seem quite strict on that here. You can do drifting, like where there's a bloke drifting and you're sat in the passenger seat. I suppose that would be all right. That would probably be. I might actually do that. I might do that because that would be quite a fun thing, wouldn't it, to film? There's Mount Fuji as well. I think you can do day trips to Mount Fuji as well. I'm going to stay here a little bit longer in Tokyo and then head down to Osaka for a bit. I'm not sure where else to go in Japan. I'm not sure there is anywhere else to go. And then probably go Shanghai next because I've not been to China before. So that should be interesting. Always wanted to go to China but never been. I've heard Shanghai's pretty good. That's when you get a very big city. Yeah. Was it Tuesday today? I think it's Tuesday. It is quite quiet here in Asakusa, in central Tokyo. But yeah, Skytree, very big. Yeah, off the beer at the moment as well. So I'm on this ramune juice. It says it's orange, but it tastes more like apple Tizer. But it's got this little glass thing, is it that? I don't know what's that. Is that? I guess if it turns upside down, it stops it spilling. Oh yes, I don't know. It's quite nice though. Non-alcoholic, you know.